Hello, we are going to do a Christmas photo shoot. Ooh, Christmas photo shoot. Happy holidays, it's the holiday season. It's time! So what does that mean? We're gonna do a Christmas photo shoot for May Jewels. If you didn't know, I have a jewelry brand, May Jewels, and I source a lot of vintage jewelry and I rework it as well. I want to do a really cool vintage inspired magazine cover. Got this idea. There's this really iconic Playboy cover. It's a Christmas cover and this woman is wearing these ornaments as earrings and I love it. It's iconic. I want to recreate that. It's only me shooting, so I'm gonna have to shoot and be the model for some of this, and then the other shots are just gonna be jewelry laid flat. So I have a few ideas in my mind of what I want to capture. So we're gonna try this out, but I need a few items for props. So we're at the dollar store first because your girl loves a deal. For $1, we're here. Guys, look how cute their nails are here. I'm gonna get some press-ons. I just don't know. I kind of like these. I've been coming here to get these to pack my jewelry orders. These are really nice. They're only $1 each, so I get a bunch of them. And they have 3 little boxes in them. But I'm wanting to upgrade my jewelry packaging in 2026. But in the meantime, I've just been using these from the Dollar Tree. I get a lot of my crafting and stuff from my small business here because they have all different types of packaging. They have cute picture frames, so for vendor markets, I get that for signage. See guys, more stuff that you can do for signage for markets. I've done this and then I've painted May Jewels on it. Look how much yarn they have. I've also been using this fabric for packaging orders too. I usually get like a white one, but I don't see that they have that. Their craft section is really elite. Like, this is where it's at, trust me. They also have really good packaging here for shipping orders. They have little bubblers and some bigger ones too. Okay guys, we got some stuff. So we have the ornaments. These will be perfect. A little bit of gold and red moment. Then we have some bows too that we're gonna play around with. Tinsel for the hair. Candy canes, of course, to put rings on, whatnot. Look at this disco ball. I'm so excited for this. I love disco balls. Oh, and some ribbon. They have really cool crafting ribbon here. So I use this for my packaging and also for any photography. I got this green one because I'm going to make a little tree and I'm going to put little rings on the tree like ornaments. We got that. We got most of the things checked off from the list, but we still need a few more things. So I'm going to go to the thrift store. There's actually one right next door. So I'm going to go do that. It's called St. Vincent. And if that doesn't have what I need, right across the street is Savers. This is so cute. I love anything with chickens or roosters on it. I wonder who they are. Look at this guy. Devo Pop-Off. So cute, little cookie jar. Little snowman. I don't need more stuff. I couldn't find what I needed, so we're going over to Savers. Try number 2. Hopefully they have what I need. I just really need a bed sheet. I found the red sheets. These are cute. So these will work out perfectly. And then I also found this lace strip you can cut up and use to wrap orders. Also, guys, look how cute these are. They're $4.99. I don't need any of these, but these are just, I had to highlight them. And then my favorite, because I love sunflowers, it needs to be cleaned a little bit, but I'm on a budget, so I need to stick to just the props. Guys, I found some vintage Christmas plates. This one, I think I should definitely get one. I just don't know which one, so I'm about to go through these and see which one I like. Honorable mention. Look how cool this is. I would hang this up. I don't know. It's $5.99. I don't know. Should I get? These are the 2 options. Christmas 1979 and Christmas 1976. I kind of digging this one, honestly. So I think I'm going to go with this one. It's a vibe with them like dragging the Christmas tree. Look how cool this is. It's 99 cents. It's a print. It's a little Christmas print. I'm definitely getting this. And they have some other really cool ones too. There's some vintage cars. Guys, this is creepy, this magazine. But these are cool. These are awesome. New Orleans. There's little prints on the back as well. I'm gonna also get this one because I really like this lady in the background with the vintage car and the flowers. I love the thrift store. I'm so excited, guys. I got such cool stuff. I'm really happy that I got these little prints and then also the plate too. I think that's going to be really cool and unique for these photos. Good morning, guys. I just had a little bit of breakfast and I need to shower and get ready because we're doing a little bit of the photo shoot today. So we need to get all cleaned up. I have my under eye masks on. I need to take these babies off. These are so nice. Under eye masks are my favorite thing. I don't have an extensive amount of skincare products, but what I will vouch for are these. My nail came off during breakfast, so I need to glue this baby back on. I do press-ons, and then I get this glue from Amazon, and it helps them stay on a lot longer, but I've had them on for a little while, which is why that came off. So we gotta re-glue that before we shoot later. But first things first, gotta shower and do our morning skincare. I'm all clean. I gua sha'd in the shower. It's a little stone gua sha. I do it in the shower because I do it when I wash my face. I use a Dove cleansing bar for my face, or beauty bar. I don't know. I'll put it on the screen of what I use. These are actually at the dollar store. It's foamy, so I just use a lot of it, and I use this. Or you can use some type of oil. Starting off, we're going to go in with some vitamin C serum. This is Eclat. I don't know if I'm saying that right, but I got this from Amazon. They had good reviews. I'm almost out of this, but we're going to use it till it runs dry. Just put a little bit. I'm trying to be more delicate with my skincare when I do it, because sometimes before I'd watch videos back and I was so aggressive and I was like, oh my God. We're just going to be very delicate. Then I'm going to go in with moisturizer. I got this one from the dollar store. It is the brand Extra Care. It's Hydro Plus Water Gel. It looks like this. It's supposed to be pretty much the Neutrogena dupe. I love the Neutrogena moisturizer. It's just a little expensive, and it's been getting even more expensive because the inflation and prices are just rising. So this one is a good dupe. If you're wanting one for $1.50, then this is your friend. But I also use another one that's good to use in the winter time. I don't have the label on it because it fell off. This is Pond's moisturizer. This is good. My grandma and my great grandma use this, so that's why I know it's good. Need a tea break. Guys, look how cute the mug is. I'm drinking a vanilla chai tea. Very delicious. Actually, I need another sip. I'm going in with the Neutrogena Ultra Sheer Dry Touch Sunscreen, 70 proof. A little bit on my face and on my neck. EO's chapsticks. I put Aquaphor on earlier, but I'm just gonna put some on to layer on top of it. Oh, I put on the toner. I got this oatmeal milk toner from the dollar store. It's a brand called Dermasil. I'll put it on later tonight. That's the skincare, and now we gotta move on to the makeup. I have faith in myself for this. I'm not the best with makeup, but we're gonna try our best and see how we do. That's all that matters. We're gonna go in with my Tarte Tinted Moisturizer. I use this as a foundation because I don't need anything that is too much coverage, so I feel like when I don't have a lot left at all. This might be dark because I'm a little bit pale right now. We'll see. Maybe I'll just mix it with a lighter shade of something, but we'll just do a little layer first. NYX concealer and put a little bit on the Beauty Blender. Now that we have the foundation and concealer on, I'm going to go in with some setting powder, which I use this loose face powder from Airspun. And actually, my great-grandma used to use this too. It smells like her too. I look like I have a goatee with that. I'm going to let that set for a minute. And while I'm doing that, I'm going to go in, do my eyebrows. I use the NYX Brow Glue, and it's the Top. I'll just brush it on there. I love these kind of little brow gels because I used to use Anastasia Dip Brow and I fell victim to that. And not necessarily the product itself, I just used it incorrectly and I just made my eyebrows literal blocks. So now with these, it's just easier for me to blend in. Now we need to go in with some bronzer to contour a little bit. I'm going to use the Benefit Hoola bronzer. Inspo Pick has a contoured nose, so I'm going to try to go in. I'm horrible at contouring my nose. Oh my god, I need to blend that. This cream blush, this is actually from the dollar store. It's a liquid blush in Warm Rose. Blend that in. Now to top the blush off, we're going to go in with a powdered blush. This is also from the dollar store, a brand called Be Pure, and it's essentially ageless luminization blush. Looking very rosy red. Some highlighter. This is from ColourPop. I use this to death. It's in the shade Lunch Money. I love this stuff. This is honestly lasted me a really long time. I'm just gonna put some on my nose. I've got this blue eyeshadow from NYX in the shade Voyeur. In the Inspo Pick, they have it all over the eyelid, so I guess we're just gonna go into it. Okay, I'm gonna go for it. It goes really up, okay. Or the other eye. I don't know why I'm so nervous for this right now. I don't normally do any crazy eyeshadow, so I'm more just a neutral color type of gal. Okay, cleaned it up a little bit. Now I need to go in with eyeliner. I feel like that's gonna help save the day. Ugh. I feel a little bit cuckoo because of this, but I feel like once I put the mascara on, it will tie the look together. Put some white eyeliner on the edges. I don't know if that did much. I just curled my eyelashes. I'm going to go in with this mascara. I usually use the L'Oreal Telescopic mascara in brown, but I want more of a dramatic look. So I'm going to use this, which is the Great Lash by Maybelline, and it is in the color black. Blackest black. We're going to put the lip on, which I'm going to use this NYX Brunch Me lip liner. Then I'm going to go in with the Bare Minerals Nudist lipstick. Then to top that off, I'm going to go with the Milani Iconic Liquid Lip. Finished doing my hair. I blow dried it and then I curled my bangs a little bit. So this is the look so far. I don't know. I feel like it'll be pulled more together once I have the earrings in and the backdrop and everything, because I'm feeling a little bit crazy right now. I tried to make the hair a little bit more voluptuous. I put in this mousse. It's from Paul Mitchell. It's sculpting foam. It's supposed to help thicken. I think it helped. Let me get dressed and then we're gonna start shooting the photos and getting set up. So let's go. When it comes to the actual lighting and camera setup for my photos, what I like to do is I have this softbox light that I got from Amazon, and you can turn it on to different settings of different temperatures. And then also this ring light I use as well, same thing. You can turn up the brightness and then you can also change the temperature on it. And with these, I like to have them at a diagonal. So right now I'm going to be in the middle. And so I'm having the ring light at a diagonal and the softbox at a diagonal. And then I'll have the camera facing in the middle. That way it just isn't as harsh of a light straight forward and it will just look better. And then I have this tripod. I've had this for forever. I have no idea where I got it, but it's actually really cool because it has some levels on it. So I put my camera on this thing and I use a Canon Rebel T6i. I got this from my grandpa a very long time ago. I think like 8 to 10 years ago. And I've just been using it ever since. And so I just attach it onto here and I put on the self timer and just touch the screen and let the photos take. So we're gonna get it all ready. I have this silver, it's kind of like a dress. It's honestly just an extra large top, but I wear it as a dress. But I was thinking I can wear this and then I need to get the earrings together. I was gonna have these little glittery things. I just need to add little earring clasp things to it. And then I'm thinking I can put this little bed sheet that I have and put it up against the door as like a backdrop. So we're going to try doing that. But first, I need to do the earrings. So let's do that. And then also put tinsel in my hair, which is just, it's just this decorative shred that I got from the dollar store. I'm just going to put it throughout. I have a little earring clasp. Now we just got to do the other one. Okay, with earrings on. I love this look. I think it's coming together. I think the earrings really helped elevate it, so then the eyeshadow, it's not as crazy, you know? Let's set up the backdrop. I have tinsel in my hair. I don't know if you guys can see this. I just threw a bunch of tinsel. I don't know if it looks good, but we're just going for it. Okay, that's a mugshot. Maybe I need to get a little closer. That's so unhappy. Let's look at the inspo photos. I'm just gonna play around a little bit more. I look like a deer in the headlights. Okay, that was better. That was better. I don't look like I'm going to jail now. Oh my god, I still look like I'm going to prison. Like, I like this one. Okay, that's kind of cute. I have tinsel everywhere. It's okay. I want to get a good amount. Oh my gosh. Okay, finished shooting myself. I threw on these pearls. I thought that they would just add to the mix. I feel like I got some good shots. I have tinsel everywhere because I had to put it in my hair, but it wasn't sticking. So this is the aftermath of shooting in here. We've got tinsel like everywhere. That's all. And then I have candy canes in a box just full of props that I was using. So yeah, so I'm going to clean up a little bit and then continue shooting. Oh, I also wanted to play around with this tinsel too. I forgot. Maybe I'll do that real quick. I've got a cool setup. We've got some pendants laid out as a Christmas tree. And then the bracelet is the stem. So we're just going to take some pictures of it. Cute! These are turning out really cute, guys. I'm happy with it. Ooh! So right now, I laid out a little scene right here. We have this red sheet as the backdrop and then tinsel, some other props. I have this red phone that I'm gonna use, this little Merry Christmas record, and I'm pulling out some necklaces to hang up on this. And then I think I'm gonna put some rings on this or something. Look at this cool plate. I'm gonna also use this. I am done taking all of the photos, and now what we have to do is we have to transfer them from my camera to my computer. I use this little adapter to be able to transfer the images on the SD card and plug it into my computer. I got this on Amazon for like 10 bucks. So let's get started. I'm going to show you guys my process. Once I've got that SD card plugged in, what I like to do is I also like to plug in a hard drive, and I transfer all of the photos onto the hard drive just to save space on my computer. I usually just create a folder that's called RAWs, and that just means all of the photos that I took. And then what I'll do is I'll go through the RAWs, and then I will pull the ones that I like the most into a separate album, and I call those select. So there's just the ones that I select, and then from there I go into Canva and then I upload all of my photos. And what I do is I usually ask ChatGPT to give me the settings for a vintage style look. A lot of times I'll submit an inspiration look and be like, kind of want it to look like this. What settings should I change on my pictures? And then it will give me different settings of the different temperature, brightness, contrast, all of that to mess with. And I'll put it in and just get it to where I think is the best. And then what I do is I just go ahead and copy that style and I paste that style on to the next image, so that way each of my photos has the same vintage style and edit look, and I don't have to go through each one and individually manually change all the settings. That's how I do it. And then once I'm done with that, I did these in the size of Instagram posts. Once I'm done with that, I have all of my finals in a finals album, which are just all of the photos that ended up being the ones I'm going to be posting on social, which these actually turned out really good. I'm very excited for these. I've already got some ideas for captions to go along with them. So yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed. I'll show you guys the final results of the photos now.
Tá preparada pra fuder sua safada. Vem sentando na piroca, sua piranha safada. Vem, vem fuder, vem.